Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is September the 6th, 2020, and I'm making a video very, very late because this dang show been so long. I couldn't finish all the matches. I'm going to tell you guys the truth right now. I couldn't finish every single match to watch because normally I don't do videos so late. If it's 3, I don't do a video. But ladies and gentlemen, this is a big pay-per-view. I already know who wins and how they won. It's just I can't tell you guys everything because I didn't watch all the matches. Just like the pre-show or the buy-in, whatever they call it. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get to it now. And there's a lot of botching and there's some weird things that are happening. But let's get to it. So ladies and gentlemen, we have Joey Janela with Sunny Kiss. We'll be versing this masked man with Luthor. I forgot his name. I don't know. Spectatorio, what her name is? I don't know. But he gets the win. Joey Janela beats him. Good job for Joey Janela. Actually, be on the pay-per-view. We have Private Party. Isaiah Cassidy and Mark Quinn defeated the Dark Order. The other guys, John Silver and Alex Reynolds. Yeah, that's their names. And they had Alan Angels and Pearson Preston Vance. I don't know who those guys are. Marvel Dark Order guys. But Private Party gets the win. Good job for them. That's all happened in the big buy-in. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's get to the real show. The freaking 5-hour show. Holy moly. We have Big Swole versus Britt Baker in a tube and nail match. I don't know where the nail came from, but we do got a tube in this. Because they fought in Britt Baker's dentist's office. They fought everywhere. They fought in some rooms and we saw some blood. And Reba was acting weird. And they fought on top of the golf carts. You guys didn't know that golf cart that... because Britt Baker hurt her leg. She was in that weird fancy dancy golf cart. They fought on top of it, and Big Swole got DT on it, and then somehow she was okay, and threw Reba into the trash can. And then they fought back inside Britt Baker and Big Swole, and then they had the injections of the that goes in the teeth to make your teeth numb, that it doesn't make you feel like it hurts. It's a needle thing, and ladies and gentlemen, they put it in Britt Baker's leg. It was supposed to be for Big Swole, but Big Swole reversed it and put in the leg of Britt Baker, and Britt Baker's leg was falling asleep, and then this gas mask thing you see in the hospital as well, and the ambulance, to make you go to sleep and make sure you're not hurt, stuff like that you can't feel things. Big Swole put that down, and she gets the win. Because of that. Because of gas mask. Okay then. Awkward to start off a show. Then I thought this was a pretty good tag team match. The Young Bucks and Matt Jackson and Nick Jackson versus the Jurassic Express with Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus with Marco Stunt. Even Marco Stunt got taken out. Some reason he had a cast on his little teeny weeny leg. Marco Stunt, you really need to stop getting in the way because you're going to get super kicked. And that's what happened. Matt Jackson super kicked Marco Stunt because of revenge. Because Marco Stunt tripped Nick Jackson. They were doing the two-stone and that weird springboard thing that they do. I forgot the finisher move. He tried to do that, and then Marco Stunt tripped Nick Jackson. The referee wasn't watching. Tripped Nick Jackson and banged his face onto the apron, and that's how he got himself super kick in the face. But the winner of that match with the knee trigger, the BTE knee triggers, the Young Bucks gets the win. On to Mr. Jungle Boy. But Luchasaurus took down almost everybody in the audience, the wrestler audience. Took them out because looks like Jungle Boy threw I believe it was Matt Jackson or Nick Jackson, somebody, over the barricade, and then he pulled the barricade wider that Mr. Luchasaurus could jump on top of the turnbuckle and over the barricade, And then he just took down all these guys except for the Jackson that was there. And then they lost. So the Lucha Bros, not Lucha Bros, the Young Bucks gets the win. Now we have the 21-man casino battle royal. It was a lot of things happening. We had people in spades, clubs, diamonds, hearts, and stuff like that. And a wild Joker. And who was the Joker card? It was, making his debut to the AEW, was Matt Sydal, a.k.a. from WWE, Evan Bourne. I thought this guy was going to the Ring of Honor with the Pure Championship tournament, whatever it's called. I forget what it's called. I think it was Pure Championship. I think it's a title. But ladies and gentlemen, it was a pretty decent match. I enjoyed it, but the winner of that match was Lance Archer by eliminating Eddie Kingston last. Some reason Jake Roberts thought, oh, let me show you my steak. It will scare you and make you fall off. Didn't happen like that. Eddie Kingston just got taken out by Mr. Lance Archer. Then we had Matt Hardy versus Sammy Guevara in a Broken Rules match. Well, technically it's a last man standing match. Some reason they had to call it a Broken Rules match. Well, this match didn't start in the ring. This match started in the back. And it almost ended really quick. Because they fought in the back, and then they went on to this scapularing thing that goes high up. And then they went high up. There's merchandise tables. We saw Matt Hardy try to do the side effect. He got reversal, and then he got speared onto the merchandise, and his head landed on the concrete, and he was knocked out. He was unconscious. And ladies and gentlemen, the match was still going until the referee stopped it. And the doctors and the referees trying to get Sammy and Matt Hardy away from each other. So they put Sammy back to the ring. Matt Hardy got back up and doing the delete thing, and they continued the match. And then they went back on a higher scapular that's on the ramp. And then Matt Hardy punched Sammy Guevara off the scapuling thing, and then right into the stage, and he was dead. He's deleted, and he lost the match. Matt Hardy wins, and he keeps his job in AEW. A lot of people got angry of what happened with Matt Hardy when they continued the match, because I guess his head did hit the concrete. I didn't see it because the cloth of the table was in my way, so I really didn't see his head. So yeah, I tried to look, and I guess his head actually did hit the concrete. Even his wife was upset about it. AEW, you're going to get in trouble by other people's wives. Be careful. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this was a pretty decent match as well. We have Sheeta defending her title against Thunder Rosa. It was a pretty decent match. I enjoyed it, but the winner of that match with a knee strike was Sheeta. I'm not going to tell you guys everything that happens. You guys should watch the show on your own. Like I say every single time, that's why I don't want you guys to hate me. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have Matt Cardona, a.k.a. Zack Ryder, teams up with Scorpio Sky and the Natural Nightmares. Dustin Rhodes and QT Marshall with Ali and Brandy Rose. Brandy Rose looks like she's okay now after the beating that she got from the Dark Order, Anna Jay mostly. And then they verse the Dark Order, the TNT champion, Brody Lee, Colt Cabana, Evil Uno, and Stu Grayson. It was a pretty decent match, not bad, but the winner of that match was the Natural Nightmares team, Dustin Rhodes and QT Marshall, and Matt Cardona and Scorpio Sky gets the win. Dustin Rhodes got a pinfall, I believe, onto Brody Lee, and he gets a TNT Championship match on Wednesday nights on Dynamite. It's going to be Dustin Rhodes versus Brody Lee. Then we have FTR, Cash Wheeler and Dax Harwood. This was a very, very long match. Back and forth, back and forth. They versed Kenny Omega and Adam Page for the tag team titles. Oh my goodness gracious. So long. But ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match and your new tag team champions, FTR, because multiple times Kenny Omega accidentally hits Adam Page when Mr. Dax tried to do a figure four, he got kicked and ran right into Adam Page. And then they tried to do their finishing tag team move. They got reversed, and then Kenny Omega tried to do the knee trigger, and then I believe it was Dax as well. Dax ducked, and he did a knee trigger onto Adam Page. And ladies and gentlemen, they were destroying his leg, Kenny Omega's leg, so Kenny couldn't get in the ring, and they were doing double team after double team after double team, pinning after pinning, until they did a spike power driver double team, and they got the 1, 2, 3, they get the win. That's how FTR became the tag team champions. They grabbed 3 beers and put 2 in the on the grounded Adam Page, saying thank you. We got it. We got the tag titles because of you. And ladies and gentlemen, we saw Kenny Omega with I guess a little table. If you guys, I don't know how to explain this little table, but it's a little table that you could pick up and smack people with. Kenny Omega had that. Looks like he wanted to hit Adam Page, but he dropped it. And Adam Page was trying to give a hug to Kenny Omega, but Kenny did not caught him, and Adam Page fell. And Kenny Omega just walked away and told Young Bucks he's done. And he walked to his car. He wants everything back to normal with the Elites, I guess, without Adam Page. I don't know as a good guy or a bad guy. I don't know. But we will find out, because Mr. Kenny Omega says, think about it to Young Bucks, because the Young Bucks wants to talk about what happened. But now, let's see what happens on Dynamite. Well, we had the most mayhem match, the grudge match between Orange Cassidy and Chris Jericho. There was only 3 ways to win: by pinfall, submission, or throw into the pool of that thing, the pool thing, with the little bit of bubbly and the orange juice pool. It was a pretty decent match. I enjoyed it. It was pretty good. But the winner of that match, I heard it was good. This is the only 2 matches I didn't see. Well, technically 4 matches I didn't see. But I heard it was a good match, but the winner of that match was Orange Cassidy by Superman punching Chris Jericho in the pool. Man, I feel sorry whoever is on the audience on this side, because that thing splashed everywhere. It was a big giant pool for a big human. So, Orange Cassidy gets 2 wins against Chris Jericho. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we had Jon Moxley versus MJF for the AEW World Championship with no finisher for Mr. Jon Moxley. I heard it was crazy. It was bloody. It was all over. But when Mr. Wallow threw the diamond ring and he missed MJF, the referee wasn't watching, and then he did his finisher. That's how Jon Moxley retained the title. But we know MJF is going to cry about it. Said this guy used his finisher. I should have my title. We don't know. But next week, we know one thing that's happening next week. We're going to find out who's the best man of Kip Sabian's wedding. Because it was announced they're getting married. And they're going to have a wedding with Ford and Sabian. And of course, another shot to the WWE. Because if you guys didn't hear what Vince McMahon told the WWE superstars, they can't go on Twitch, Cameo, I believe YouTube as well, because some people are saying wrong things, and some things that they're not supposed to say, because Vince McMahon didn't like it, but the fans hate it. So they put Superbad, and Kip Sabian had a big giant card saying subscribe to his Twitch, because Vince McMahon is not letting his superstars go on Twitch. It doesn't make any sense. I do understand what Vince is trying to say. No fans understand what they're trying to say, but let's see what happens. Let's see what happens there. But ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of AEW All Out. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I couldn't watch all of it. I'm sorry. But it was like 5 hours. If I watched it freaking last night, I had to do my video like in 12 o'clock. I don't want to do that. And now I have to do my video at 3 o'clock when I normally don't do that. Because WWE is always 3 hours or 2 hours. And this thing show was 5 hours. My goodness. My goodness gracious. But if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit that subscribe button. I try my best. And ladies and gentlemen, hit that notification bell. And I will see you guys on Tuesday for Monday Night Raw results. The normal timing of the video will be up on Tuesday this time. That's all for me today. Tala is out. Bye.